Hey everyone, my name's Pupsker, and with 2020 coming to a close, I thought I might as well make some videos going over my strongest weapons and most used weapons in Warframe. We're going to be starting off with my most used, my strongest melee weapon currently, the War. So this weapon is, I don't know if you can tell, but pretty much the only melee I equipped if I want to do damage. Purely because it's the only one I have a lot of forma in, and I just like how the weapon looks. That's right, I equip weapons because they look cool. So on it I have Tempo Royale, the best goddamn heavy blade stance known to man. I think people also like Cleaving Whirlwind, but I am definitely a Tempo Royale fanboy. I have Condition Overload for just flat damage per status, and that's just, that's just a ton of damage. Then I have Sacrificial Steel because I like red crits and I like doing even more damage. You can swap this out for something if you want to change your build up, but I like Sacrificial Steel. Then I have Berserk for attack speed on crit because obviously you need attack speed. I also like running Volt with the War because, I just like going fast and spinning to win, so it's my favorite thing. So Berserk 100%. I wouldn't throw in Fury and throw away any of the crits, so yeah, this is pretty much 100% for me. I have Body Count on just for combo duration, because the default is 5, and with Body Count it makes it 17. You can swap out Body Count for other duration mods, it's just Body Count is the one I'm choosing to use. There's one that I think gives 10-second combo duration and like 40% status chance or 60% status chance, something along the lines of that, so you can swap it out to that. It's up to you and it's more of a personal preference. I just like Body Count. I have Violent Scourge just to throw on some toxin damage because, hey, you need to have some sort of element. I would say you can swap this out if you don't want any status chance and you can go with maybe a primed status mod or just a flat damage one that isn't primed. It's really up to you, but I like the 60-60 split on that. Blood Rush, which in my opinion is mandatory because the combo mods for melee is essentially what makes them stupidly overpowered. Just 60% crit chance per combo multiplier, like, God, you can always luckily throw around a lot of builds depending on what type of damage you want to do and what numbers you want to see, but this at this point is my favorite. Like, you'll just kill everything pretty easily, right? It's not too hard. There are better weapons, and I will maybe build better weapons up in the future, but the War is just so beautiful, so. I have Organ Shatter for crit damage. If you have something better to replace this with, go for it, but for now, I still have Organ Shatter. Yeah, as you can see, it's the only thing for crit damage I can equip, so yeah. Baba Booey. I don't know enough mods, and I don't have enough mods to mess with that for now. And then finally, Weeping Wounds, because status chance per combo multiplier. You kind of, condition overload, status chance per combo multiplier. Yeah, that's kind of the whole point. Because why equip the Sacrificial Pressure, which is 110% melee? It'll do a little bit more because Sacrificial Steel, but why bother equipping that when you can just throw on Condition Overload? Anyways, yeah, I might throw out Violent Scourge for primed Fever Strike, but as you can see, that will require some more forma. So at the moment, these are the base stats of my weapon. I have Sacrificial Steel on, again, purely for the red crits when Blood Rush stacks up pretty high, and then the damage just starts becoming insane, and I love it. I just like red crits, and I like pretty much heavy blades, because I've always been the melee heavy blade user in games. So yeah, this is the War. As you can see, the gameplay for it is mainly just spin to win. I don't have a Riven for it. The Riven disposition's surprisingly 3. It's not the worst, not the best, so if I do one day get a good War Riven, I'm definitely gonna throw it on. I'd want something with like reach and crit of some sort because reach is fun and I don't want to throw a reach mod on in general or like a range mod. And crit is just the bread and butter, so I want more crit multiplier if possible, more crit damage, But if not, I would take flat damage just for the fun of it. If it's not the worst, not the best. But yeah, I would rather take crit chance, crit damage over anything else. But mainly crit damage. All I do is I essentially just hold guard and attack, and that makes you go really fast forward. It's actually a good weapon when you're using Volt. to both go forward, advance forward in the map, and kill everything along the way, because it has a slam attack to the ground when you spin forward. It's honestly, it's just the goofiest shit, and I love it oh so much. Like, you have no idea. I love the goofy stuff that you can come out of Warframe with if you just stack attack speed and use certain stances. Like, oh my god, I love it. I don't use any heavy attack builds personally. I just use this one build just because I don't have a huge reason to. I do have this secondary build here, and this was my meme attack speed build, so hey, if you want to copy this, go for it. But it's only for attack speed. I just searched attack speed, threw some stuff on, and made sure it would do some damage, so yeah, that's my fun one. And yeah, those are the only builds I have. The War is honestly, it's just my favorite weapon. As you can see, I fucking use it all the time. I'm streaming, I use it. I make any videos, I use it. Like, I'm a very simple man who likes simple things, okay? I will build up a handful of weapons, warframes, and, you know, primaries, secondaries. I'll only build up a certain amount so that I can use them and they're good. So that I can go and do a bunch of things in Warframe, but yeah, maybe one day I will be the type of person that formats up all of my weapons. I can start making individual videos on them, sure, but for now, no, the War is my boy. It destroys everything. Like, I mean, it works fine for Steel Path. Sadly, you just have to build up your combo a bit, but once you get that down, yeah, it's really good for Steel Path, so you should have no issues really running anything with these sort of builds, with these sort of weapons. Of course, you can min-max your arcanes and everything to make it even stronger and use a better Warframe than just Volt, because Volts for attack speed go burnt, right? That's why I like him, but you can use a ton of other Warframes for melee damage and different melee of any sort. So thank you guys for watching this video. Appreciate it if you were to subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. I just slept essentially 15 hours because the start of Christmas I didn't sleep like whatsoever. Yeah, really weird, right? So I just got over a 15-hour sleep, and I'm feeling pretty good, so I'm gonna make some videos today on Sunday. They'll come out, you know, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate the support at the end of the year, and honestly, all throughout 2020. So thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.